Good morning children. Hope all are doing good. Are you able to follow the lessons I am teaching you? Are you able to understand? Very good. If you are not able to understand any lesson or any topic either in English or maths, children please do message to me so that I can do a small video wherein I can clarify all your doubts. Okay, your parents have my contact number. You can just give me a call and you can talk to me. Okay children, right. Now today we are going to discuss a lesson in the park. The second lesson from your term 2. What is the name of the lesson? In the park. The name suggests in the park. When you're going with your parents to the park, what you're doing in the park? You will be running all around, you will be jumping, you will be playing with your friends in the park. Am I right? Yes. So here also there are few children, like 2 children who visited the park along with their mother, and they started explaining how did they have enjoyed the park when they went along with their mother. Let us see. Now open your textbook, page number 19. Be ready with your pencil also. Alright. Now let us start. One day, Poppy and Chinko went to the park with mommy. So who are the children? Poppy and Tinku. 2 children. They went to the park with their mommy. They carried a picnic basket and lot of things to eat. So generally we visit to a park with our parents, we carry a basket. That basket has lot of eatables, all junk food only. Am I right? Yes, but they carried lot of things to eat. They also took a ball to play with. Along with these eatables, they also carried a ball so that they can play in the park. Poppy carried a loaf of bread for the ducks. So what is a Poppy did? He carried a loaf, a bunch of bread, the pieces of bread. Loaf of bread is nothing but pieces of bread so that he can give it to the ducks that are in the park. See children, one day Poppy and Tinku, they went to the park with their mother. So when they are going to the park, what all they have carried? They have taken a basket that has lot of eatables. Along with that, already they have taken even a ball to play with each other, and Poppy, he carried a pieces of bread so that he can give it to the ducks. First they went to the pond. So where did they went first in the park? They went to the pond. The ducks were happy to see them. So ducks felt very happy looking at these children. Poppy and Tinku fed breadcrumbs to the ducks. It was nice to watch the ducks eat the bread. So they started giving small pieces of bread to the ducks, and they enjoyed giving the bread to the ducks. Right. Then Poppy and Tinku went to the playground. From the pond, they went to the playground. The playground was full of children. Yes, in a ground generally, you'll find lot of children playing with each other. They did not find any swing free. They do have swings also, but the swings weren't free because other children were playing with the swings. Okay children, so what is this page about? Poppy and Tinku, they went with their mother to the park. While going to the park, what they did? They have carried lot of things to eat and a ball to play and few pieces of bread to give it to the duck. So once they have entered into the park, where did they went? First they went near the pond to give the bread, the pieces of bread to the ducks, and the ducks were very happy looking at these children, and they have enjoyed giving the breadcrumbs to the ducks. And later from there, Poppy and Tinku, these children went to the playground, and in the playground what did they see? They find lot of children over there playing, and also they find the swings were not free. Other children were playing with the swings. Okay, next. Tinku saw his friend Mary wading out to him from the seesaw. And once they went to a playground, now Tinku saw his friend. What's the friend name? Mary. She started waving like she's telling hi to Tinku while playing the seesaw. Tinku ran to meet her. So since she is waving at him, so Tinku felt very happy and he ran to meet her. Poppy waited for her turn at the swing. So the swing were not free. Other children were playing. We shouldn't push them and we should play the swing, children. You should wait always for your turn to come to play anything in the playground or anything in the school. We should not push others. You should wait for the turn. So similarly, Poppy also waited for her turn in the swing to play with the swing. Don't stand close to the swings, Poppy. You may get hurt, said Mummy. So when the children are swinging, you should never come near to the swing. Otherwise, you may get hurt. So the mummy was cautioning the Poppy not to go close to the swing so that she may get hurt. Next, they went to the seesaw. Where they went? They went to the seesaw. Tinku and Mary wanted to sit together on one end of the seesaw. On the seesaw, two children can play, children, right? So, Tinku and Mary, these two want to sit on the seesaw and they want to play. The seesaw will not work, shouted Poppy. The other end with only me will be up in the air. So, they took turns. It was great fun. So, what is she telling Poppy? If you have to play seesaw, you have to play with me. The other end, I'll be sitting and I'll be always in the air, so that they have taken the turns. Who have taken the turns, children? Tinku, Mary and Poppy. So these three children taken the turns, like one after the other. They were sitting on the seesaw and they had enjoyed and they had great fun. Come, let us eat now, called Mummy. So they had a lot of time in playing. They felt hungry, they were feeling hungry. So Mummy was asking the children to come to eat something. You must be hungry. Let's find a cool place to sit down. They sat on a bench near the pond. So Mummy was calling the children as she was asking, maybe you're feeling hungry. Come on, let us find a cool place under a tree to sit and we can eat together. So finally, they sat near the bench that was very near to the pond. Then what did they did? Mummy took out the food from the basket. So Mama, they bought a food in the basket. So she has opened the basket and she has taken out the food. They had tomato sandwiches, bananas, oranges and fruit juice. So what they bought in the basket, children? They bought tomato sandwiches, bananas, oranges and fruit juice. I know you love all these things. I think water is coming from your mouth. Isn't it yummy, children, all these eatables? Yes. So Mummy, she bought all these food items in the basket, and Mummy along with these three children, they were sitting on the bench and they started enjoying the food. After they had finished eating, Poppy and Tinku cleaned up the place. They put the rubbish and the peels in the dustbin. So whenever you visit a park, children, if you eat anything, will you throw everything on the ground? No, that is a bad habit. So whatever you have eaten, any leftover things are there, wrappers or the skin or the peels of the fruits, you have to throw it in the dustbin that will be placed in one corner of the park. So these children were very good enough. What did they did? After they have completed their eating, they have cleaned the place where they were sitting and eating. So what did they did? Everything, all the rubbish and the peels of banana. So where did they throw? They have thrown that in the dustbin. Let's play with the ball now, said Tinku. I will also play with you, said Mummy. Now Tinku was asking friends to, and he is asking the friends to play the ball. Also Mummy says, I will also play with you. Poppy and Tinku stood on one side and Mummy on the other side. So Poppy and Tinku were one side and their mother was on the other side. Poppy and Chinko were running and jumping to catch the ball. These two children are enjoying playing the ball with their mama. So what they are doing, they were jumping and running to catch the ball. Mummy didn't have to run much. Did your moms will run at back of your children? Yes. So here also, mummy did not have to run much because these two children are only running and jumping to catch the ball. She stood in her place and yet she could catch the ball. So mummy was tall enough, even the ball was thrown and she can hold the ball very easily without running here and there. Suddenly a small brown dog came running up to them. So all of a sudden they have seen a brown colored dog that came running towards them. It jumped and caught the ball. So what did the dog do? It jumped and it has caught the ball with its mouth. Then it ran back to its owner. So there is an owner for the dog. So what did the dog came? It came running to the children. It jumped. It caught the ball with its mouth and it ran away towards its owner. Drop it, said the owner. Now what the owner is asking the dog to do? It is commanding the dog to drop the ball from the mouth. The dog dropped the ball and stood wagging its tail. So what did the dog do? Once the owner said to drop the ball, what did the dog do, children? The dog has dropped the ball from the mouth and it started wagging its tail. Wagging ante tail itla venakala ఊపుతూ ఉంటుంది. So it is wagging its tail. Good dog, said Tinku. But he did not touch the dog. So as the owner said, drop the ball. What did the dog do immediately? It threw the ball down. And why the Tinku said good dog? Because the dog listened to its owner. So Tinku has appreciated good dog, but he didn't touch the dog. Mummy had told them never to pat a strange dog. Why he didn't touch the dog? Because their mother has asked them not to pat a strange dog. If you pat and the right amendment, pampering the dog. If you pamper any strange dog, it may bite you. That's why their mother asked the kids not to pamper or pat the strange dog. So that because of that, Tinku hasn't touched the dog. It's time to go, said mummy. So they had played, they ate, they played with the ball, and now mama said it's time to leave. Poppy and Chinko waved goodbye to Mary. So these two, they have said bye to their friend Mary. They walked back home. Wait, what a nice picnic Poppy and Chinko had in the park. So such a very nice picnic they had in the park along with their mother. Am I right, children? So they have enjoyed a lot in the park. So this is about your lesson in the park. So what is that? In the park, who visited the park, children? Poppy and Tinku. Along with their mother, they visited the park. So when they are going to the park, what did they carry? They carried lot many eatables to eat, a ball to play, and also few pieces of bread crumbs or loaf of bread, so that they can give it to the ducks. So once they entered into the park, where did they went first? They went first near the pond. In that pond there were ducks, and these ducks were very happy looking at those children. And these children, they came to the pond and what did they do? They distributed, they shared, or they have given these pieces of bread to the ducks, and they enjoyed a lot. And from the pond, where did they went again? They went towards the playground. And when they went to the playground, they find lot many children are playing, and even swings were also there. Swings ante uyalalu. Swings were also there, but the swings weren't free. The swings were being played by the other children. And in the playground, Poppy found their friend Mary. She waved her hand saying hi. What did they did? They ran towards their friend and they started playing with them. And they were waiting for their turns to come to play the swing. Always we have to wait for our turn to play anything, children. And these three people, who are those? Poppy, Chinko and Mary. These three children taken their turns while playing the seesaw. And they had great fun while playing the seesaw. Now after playing a lot, they were feeling hungry. Yes, now Mama called them, who are those Poppy and Tinku, and she asked them to come, and she asked her to eat something as they were feeling hungry. So what all they bought it in the basket, children? Tomato sandwiches, bananas and juice, right? So these people, they found a cool place near the pond. That is, they were sitting on the bench and they had their food. After completing the food, what did they do? They have cleaned the bench and they have thrown the rubbish and the peels of the banana in the dustbin. Okay, and after they have completed food, what did they do? All the three, Poppy, Tinku and their mother, started playing with the ball. These two children were running and jumping to catch the ball. But their mother was very easy enough. She don't even to run, she don't even to jump to catch the ball. So while these three people were playing with the ball, they have seen all of a sudden a brown colored dog came running towards them, and what the dog did, it catch hold the ball with its mouth and it ran away towards its owner. Is it? So looking at that, what did the owner say to dog? Drop it down. The owner asked the dog to drop the ball down. So immediately what the dog did, it didn't nod at the head. Simply it dropped the ball from its mouth. Looking at that, what did Tinku said? Good dog. It appreciated the dog as good dog, but he didn't touch the dog. Why? Because their mother asked them not to pat or not to pamper the strange dogs, so that they may bite them. Am I right? So whenever you are going on the road, you should not tease or you should not pamper any strange dogs. Okay, so once they started completing playing and all, and the mother said, let us go, it's a time to leave. Now they started moving and they started going away from the park to their home. So they said bye to their friend Mary and they went home. So such a nice picnic they have enjoyed in the park. Got it, children? Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Come on, let us underline the new words now. Take your pencil. Yes. Park, carried, picnic, basket, loaf, bread, pond, crumbs, children, playground, swing, waving, waited, seesaw, shouted, hungry, bananas, sandwiches, juice, finished, cleaned, rubbish, peels, jumping, catch, suddenly, owner, caught, drop, wagging, strange, walked. So try to find out these words from your lesson and underline with a pencil and start making a note in your notebook. Okay, children, now let us discuss the backside exercises. Now take the correct answers. Poppy and Tinku went to the park with whom they went to the park, children? With Mummy. They first went to the, so once they entered into the park, where did they first visit, children? Is it the playground or is it the pond or is it the school? Yes, they first went to the pond. The ducks came to them for the Like the ducks came near to the children for what? What did they bought when they are coming to the park? Loaf of bread. So the ducks came to the children for the bread crumbs. Tinku and Mary took turns to sit on the dash. So these two people have taken the turns to sit where? On the swing, train, bus or the seesaw? Seesaw. Right. Now who said these words? Write the names. Now here they gave few sentences. So these were the sentences said by either by mother or by Tinku or by Poppy or by Mary. Now you have to read the sentences and you have to write the name of the person over there. Don't stand too close to the swings, Poppy. Who said these words, children? Mummy. The seesaw will not work. Now when they came to seesaw to play, who said that seesaw will not work? Poppy. Let's play with the ball now. And who said like let's play with the ball now? I leave this to you only. Read the lesson and you write. Answer these questions. So you have given the questions over there. What did Poppy, Chinko and Mummy carry to the park? What did they carry to the park, children? Basket that has eatables, a ball and a loaf of bread. They have carried to the path. What are the things they have carried? Things to eat, a ball and loaf of bread. What did Poppy and Tinku give to the ducks? So what did they give to the ducks, children? Bread crumbs. What did they give? Bread crumbs. Where was Tinku's friend? Where was she? Mary. She was in the playground. So where was Tinku's friend? In the playground. What did Poppy, Tinku and Mummy eat at the picnic, children? What all the things they have eaten at the picnic? Yes, list out those sandwiches. What are those? Tomato sandwiches, bananas, oranges and fruit juice. So what did they eat in the park? Tomato sandwiches, bananas, oranges and fruit juice. That is about your question and answers. Now you have to rearrange these letters to form a word. Okay, and the next page you have to circle the words of the opposite. Opposite words you have to circle that. Full, empty, clean, dirty, sit, stand, catch, drop. These are the opposites. And now you are given a pictures. You have to identify the pictures and you have to complete the words given. That is, spell it right. That's it, children. So with this, you have completed your lesson in the park. And here you have given a picture also. There is a picture given. The mother and the children were sitting in the park and they are eating it. Now you have to fill the blanks using the articles a or an. Okay. And next fill in the blanks using a or an the articles. Okay. I hope you understood the lesson, children. Okay. So next we'll meet in the next lesson. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.